Hey everyone, you know today is what day? Is MOP day for Brownstone and Westwood residences. Happy MOP to you, and may every owner be a giant huat kueh. Yay! The Brownstone and Westwood residences will be the last two ECs that is going to MOP for the year 2022. It's such a happy occasion. You have waited for so long for this time to come. 480 owners from Westwood residences and 638 owners from Brownstone. You are huat kueh now. Today I'm going to share with all these families, which add up to 1,118, also huat lah, to grow another huat kueh, which is your second property. It's either you decouple from this current EC to get a second property for investment, or you can consider to sell this current EC to buy the next two condos. If you like this topic on how you can grow your huat kueh on the second property, do like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you will not miss the next video. Let's go! This Westwood Residences MOP 24th October, which is soon, and the next one is Brownstone MOP on 30th October, which is end of this month. Westwood was launched in May 2015, but they MOP first. Brownstone was launched earlier, but they MOP at the end of the month. From the launch day to the MOP is 7.5 to 8 years. Those days so good, right? If you buy on launch day and you waited for your MOP to be over, it's just 8 years or even less than 8 years. Right now, for the brand new ECs like Tenet lah, Copen Grand lah, North Gaia, is 4 years of construction time, 5 years of MOP, that's 9 years of your life. Next, let's see where's the location of these two ECs. This is the entire Singapore. Westwood Residences is located here. As you can see, it is literally at the far end of the west. No wonder it's called Westwood. And if we zoom in, you can see that there is upcoming MRT like decouple, and it's really far, and there's upcoming developments on the left, and you are staying very near to Industrial Park on the north side. This is the furthest EC that you can buy. Even the north EC like Brownstone, it is nearer to town. And I guess that those people who stay here, you don't really want to go out. It's because anywhere that you go is really far. And if you really want to go to airport to take plane, you need to take plane from here to the airport before you can take plane to other place. Next, let's look at Brownstone location. It is at the far north of Singapore, which is very near to JB already. If we zoom in here, this is Brownstone, but the good thing, at least you have the Canberra MRT in Australia, and there's some eateries around here, the blue plot here, and there are other ECs and condos, which is still far lah. So let's check out how much did they make after their MOP. I do like to use 3-bed 3-bath as an example, so we just use that as a benchmark. For Westwood, 3-bed 3-bath is about 1033 square feet. You can see that it's about 800 over 1000. So for average, their 3-bed 3-bath is around 820k, which is around 800 per square feet. And because right now they haven't reached their MOP, there isn't any properties transacted currently. So let's look at Property Guru listing. Westwood Residences 1.15 million for their 3-bed 3-bath. We have listings at 1.2 million, 1.2, 1.22 million, 1.25. Let's look at the bottom. The highest you have at 1.38 million. So we can say that the listing price starts from 1.15 million to the highest 1.38 million. So let's average out. I think that Westwood Residences can sell 1.25 million for their 3-bed 3-bath on average. Next, let's go to Brownstone. Their 3-bed 3-bath is about 990 square feet. Is averaging about 800,000 as well. Average at 810,000, the per square feet at 820 per square feet. The size is smaller, per square feet definitely is slightly higher. And if I'm not wrong, when people buy the Brownstone, Canberra MRT station is not ready yet. So when they buy this, they have the upside of the MRT station. Likewise, we do not know how much they are going to sell since there's no transactions right now. Brownstone, 990 square feet, 1.26 million, 1.3 million, 1.3 million, 1.3 million, and the highest 1.38 million. So overall listing starts from 1.26 to 1.38, which means the owners can potentially sell at 1.3 million for the 3-bed 3-bath. For Westwood Residences, they buy in around 820k, they can potentially sell at 1.25. That means they will make a potential 430,000, which means $415 per square feet, which is good because right now it's a seller's market. Definitely you can have this kind of profits. Let's look at Brownstone. Buy in around 810, can sell 1.3 million. And they have an MRT station, which means potentially they will profit higher. 490,000, which is around $500 per square feet. This is amazing. After hearing this, you may feel that, wow, Eric, you say North no good, but you see North makes so much money. And so because of that, I'm going to show you that other ECs in other areas do even better than North ECs. The Vales, which is located in Northeast, Sengkang area. They also recently MOP in May 2022, which is just 5 months ago. Look at the profitable transactions for their 3-bed 3-bath, which is about the same size as Westwood residences. Look at their profits, 540,000, 520,000. And they buy it about the same price, and they make more than the North. Let me show you another North ECs, which is just MOP recently, which is Signature at Yishun. Signature at Yishun is MOP in July. The profitable transactions, you can look at the latest 3-bed 3-bath 1098 square feet. The profit is only 350k. I don't know why. By right, at this time, it should be getting higher and higher. Previously, you can see that there's 483, which is very good. 411. 400. Now you understand why I don't like the North. Because life will be very unfair. Because if you were to buy the North versus your friend buying Northeast ECs, after MOP, your friend will be 100 to 200k richer than you. This is the reason why I say you don't buy in Yishun, you should buy other good location ECs. And I still don't understand why people still buy North Gaia when you have good ECs like Copenhagen and Tenet coming up. Next, let me show you how much is your total assets after your MOP. The next thing I'm going to show you are the real examples for my one-to-one member who submitted this spreadsheet to me for me to see whether they can buy 1 or 2 condos. If you say 1.25 million minus your outstanding loan, after your proceeds returned to your CPF plus your CPF OA plus your savings, you should have a total assets of around 890,000. The more the merrier lah. With this asset means that you are able to buy up to 3.1 million worth of properties. Which means if you buy the first one at 2.1, the second property you can only buy at 1 million. Let's look at Brownstone spreadsheet, which is a real case study that my one-to-one member has sent me. Brownstone can sell slightly higher. With the current income, with your savings, you should get a total assets of 920k. As I say, the more the merrier. For the Vales lah, other ECs, by right, after they sell, their total assets, they have around $1 million. So you should aim to have this 1 million after your MOP. With 920k, you can purchase up to 3.2 million worth of properties. Likewise, 3.2 million is the total value for the 2 properties. But you don't need to use everything lah. You can buy the first one 1.5, the second one 1.2, which means your total portfolio will be 2.7, leaving you some savings lah. So guys, do this for yourself. Find out how much assets do you have. So I'm going to give you a gift, which is a link to the spreadsheet. tinyurl.com/savvyasset. If you need Eric to guide you to buy the right properties by shortlisting the very good condos that will appreciate the most in the next 3 years, you can consider to come for my one-to-one coaching and consultation program. I will shortlist the properties. I will tell you to buy, then you buy. I tell you to skip, you skip. I tell you not to touch, you don't touch. So with this guidance, you will achieve your 2 properties in no time. I will leave the contact number below in the comment section. They will give you the one-to-one consultation program details. Do this up for yourself, then you will know what area actually I'm already very hot. But instead of selling entirely, you can choose to decouple, which means that you will continue to stay in your Westwood and Brownstone EC, and you just focus to buy the next property for investment. Don't scare you about 3 million lah. So instead of 3 million for 2 properties, let's discount a bit to 2.8 million, which means that your first property can buy another 1.5 million, and the next one you can consider to buy a 1.3 million investment property. Any investment property that you buy, whether you buy 2-bedder lah, 3-bedder lah, 4-bedder lah, whether you buy 1.2 million, 1.5 million, 1.7 million, the rental can cover fully on your monthly installment. That means if you buy the investment property, it will auto run. You just don't need to care about the investment. It will give you passive income. So after you learn this, you will know that just whack and buy the biggest investment property. Buy the biggest one that looks like this. current high rental that you will be collecting minus your money installment is already positive. And not only that, most of you are employed, so you will have another $1,250 that is contributed to your CPF OA, which you can use this to pay installment, which means you can add your CPF and you will have even higher cash flow. This technique is what I call it you exchange CPF with cash. I mean, since you cannot take out your CPF, but using this method, you use your CPF to pay for installment, and whatever rental you collect, you will add on to your CPF. That means you have more rental income. I hope you understand. If you don't understand, you just act understand. The objective is for you to increase your portfolio. Right now, you may be having a $1.3 million EC as your portfolio. So your total property portfolio will be around 2.8 million. In summary, it is so easy for you to get your second property because in the first place, you are already a huakui and you have waited 8 years for this day to happen. So I'm really hoping to see you achieving your 2 private properties soon. I hope that this video will benefit all the ECs, not only for Westwood and Brownstone, also for those ECs that is going to MOP soon. Remember to do up the spreadsheet, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel so that everyone will continue to grow your huakui bigger and bigger. See you in my next video.